Anyway, let's do some Lost runs, because I do enjoy the Lost. In moderation, but I enjoy the Lost. We could do... What do we need to do? We've done alternate path, which... Good job me for doing that. We could do the Ascent. Holy shit. Or we could do a Hush. Hush into Mega Satan. That's ambitious, but we could try Hush Mega Satan. Wow. Immediately starting... Oh, never mind. Never, you know, that'll shut me up. That'll shut me up. In the lab recently, we have finally gotten started somewhat earnestly on getting my new project going. Today, I had a big meeting about that. I mean, I don't know about big, but it was like a meeting. A meeting, you know, we talked about my project and what I'm gonna do with it. And it was one of the most intimidating conversations of my life. Because have you ever had a conversation where, like, you're a good couple of, like, exchanges into it, and you're like, this person is talking to me on a different level than I am talking to them. It's not necessarily a good or bad thing. It just means, you know, like, I need to learn more to do this project properly. And that ultimately, this is a project that was kind of thrust on me pretty recently due to circumstances outside of my power. So it's not like I'm begrudging that. Like, I understand I don't have that much knowledge about this new project as I did about the other stuff that I was trying to do. I need to do a bunch of reading up, but I feel like I've already gone in good graces with the lab manager who's going to be helping me with it. Because I did already set up, like, automation on the little database. That's why I started stream like 10 minutes late. Because I was setting up the Excel spreadsheet automation, which I was having a lot of fun with, I will also say. I was having a fantastic amount of fun with my Excel spreadsheets. I've been learning how to do a lot of, like, I want to learn how to do, like, cleaner code. That applies to Excel a little. Like, when you get to a high enough level of working with Excel and so on, it is a coding language. Like, formulas are functions. Yes. Let's set on the way. Actually, we don't need to do this for alternate path now that I think about it. That's just for mother, and we've already done that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, when you get to, like, a certain level of messing around with Excel, it is programming, because it is, you know, formulas are functions. Yeah, that was my last thought. Formulas are functions. So partly, you know, I'm trying to remedy that because I've never had any formal training or education in programming. I've just been learning what I can and what I like. Every now and then, I'm like, you know, call me the prototypical white man, the way that, like, every 2 years, I get the feeling that I'm going to make the next indie dev game masterpiece. And I download the latest version of Godot and I mess around with it for, like, you know, like a day or two. And then I'm like, fuck, I can't make Snake. How am I gonna do anything other than that? Teleports Isaac. Right, I should be looking out for, like, curse rooms and so on. I do have the Hermit. So if it comes to it, I can buy a key if they are on offer. And I may well need to. Yeah. I have... Again, it's like a summer thing. When summer comes around and you're no longer studying, you get the little, like, the little bug. Okay, there we go. You get the little bug, don't you? Because you're like, oh, well, I could go and spend some time. I'm gonna pick it up for Bookworm, but don't make a mistake. We are re-rolling this. Charged and released in a shotgun style attack. That's the kind of thing that can synergize with things. So we're gonna take it. I might regret it, but I'm gonna take it. Okay. Pandora's box. 2 bombs, 2 keys. I'm gonna come back and re-roll this because if we get a cursed item, curse room item, that would be huge for the economy. So yeah, but actually this summer I will not be falling to my Godot game dev temptations, because instead I am taking an actual programming course. Not in any language that's gonna make me develop a video game. It's about data analysis. And I am, again, I know somewhat how to use the programming language, but I fall into the pitfalls that everyone that's self-taught at anything has, which is that like there are a few things that I can do like really well and a few things that I have never done. Before 2026, before the start of 2026, I had never written my own function. I had, like, you know, download packages, make forms, whatever. I'm trying to maybe do Mega Satan. I want to re-roll the item in the curse room though, if possible. Yeah. Well, about what I expected, not gonna lie. Could be like 48-hour energy. Nope. Okay. I only have 10 coins. Let's not visit the shop. Where was I? Yeah, so I'm actually going to learn how to properly, more than anything, it's not about like coding, right? It's not really about learning to code. Sure, lock up. It's not really about learning to code because that's not really going to help me much. I know how to code. What I want to learn is how to properly structure my code, you know, like how to have a project and start with it and segment things properly, how to like envision a workflow and then do it, because a lot of what I do is like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if I had this figure, and so I will just cobble together the code that I need to have the figure. But that's not exactly kosher, you know, that's not exactly how you're meant to do it. You're meant to have like proper flow from the start to the end. It's not like it's not like that. It does help that it will probably be an easy-ish you know, because I do know the programming language. It is not an introductory course by any means though. It is a course that's like you need to already know how to write in this language. We're just gonna teach you how to do it better. And that is definitely something I'm interested in. I was like, shit, dog, that's the whole reason I'm here. And I'm very excited that my new project is actually going to be fairly analysis heavy. Well, need to go see about the curse room, because A, I have enough money now that I might want to teleport into the shop. But B, I want to keep the teleport card on me in case I get into the curse room and I take damage, because that would be something I would do. That's the kind of shit I'd be doing on a regular basis. Okay. Put me in, coach. So yeah, that's gonna be me this summer. It is a bit of a disappointment though. Not really, you know, the whole like course thing. I'm actually very excited about that. But it is a bit of a disappointment that I can't go home for this summer, because again, on account of the research project being in trouble, I need to stay all summer and work on it. You're the variant that only spawns guys? Or are you actually gonna shoot, like, are you gonna surprise me and shoot? I need to kill you, actually. That's the best thing I can do. Huge. Blood Clot. We want that. We also want Perfection. Now take me around some places. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. You know, I kind of want to get into baseball. Because, I don't know. It's like, baseball feels like the kind of sport that I actually might enjoy. Because it is slow paced. And it is very much a puzzler's sort of sport. There's so many breaks that every play, there's very little instinctual about any given play. Any given play, as far as, you know, from my inexperienced eyes, any given play is more of like a carefully choreographed thing that gets done. Let's go to the shop in case I gotta re-roll it. And that seems like something I could get into. Also because people that are into baseball seem happy to me. That's, yeah. Oh, huge. Huge, 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 huge. Do I want to try to go for this reroll on the coupon? Fuck it. Oh. Yeah. Coin? Huge. Okay, wow. This is actually incredible. We said we were gonna try for Hush, so let's actually do that. Because we need to be on time for that. But we also need to be getting angel deals. Which is just gonna either happen or not happen. I don't know if luck plays into it at all. I'm gonna say no. But, you know, maybe. Blackheart. I thought items that were useless to me were not gonna spawn. I guess it's because it gives me 3 bombs that it's like fine. But you're really, you know, getting a little too smart there, game. Don't get cute with me, man. I can just open these. The Lost can do many cool things. Happy for him. Yeah. Another thing I've been getting back into is Magic the Gathering. But I feel really bad, actually, because I got together with the people that we play Commander sometimes. And I just had a deck that I found online. I just found a commander that I liked, and I was like, okay. And since I haven't played in a bit, I was just like, let me just get a deck online. It's supposed to be tier 3 budget, which is to say, like, slightly better than an average deck, but none of the cards are mega expensive. So, like, you know, it's not gonna be an unfair fest. It's just going to be, well, again, just like a 6.5 out of 10 sort of deck, which seems like a good playing regiment, and it's what everyone else was kind of bringing to the function. I didn't realize my deck had a couple of options to go infinite, and I felt pretty bad about that. I'm not gonna lie, because I mean, come on, that's not me. I feel bad when I play Commander because it's, I mean, the concept of Commander is so wild because you're playing with people and you play to win. Of course, you want to win. You want your deck to be the best deck. But also, you want to play with your friends as much as you can. Sorry, I want this guy to come down here and bomb this Tinted Rock, but I'm also on a bit of a time crunch, so could we maybe hurry it up? Hey, dude, I'm like right here. I'm right here. He bumped me. Okay, yeah, that's what I get for being an idiot. Just gonna explode it like fucking normal, man. Dude, I was hoping that's what it was gonna be. I was hoping. I don't want this. I want this. Huge. Look how fast they charge now. Look how red they are. Look how fast these MFers are going at me, though. That's not cool. Don't do that. Full mapping effect every time? Yes, please. Thank you. Hitting all the secret rooms is going to be huge for the run. It might delay us a little, but if it ends up being an only Mega Satan run, that's the kind of thing you can hang your hat on. Like, that's fine by me, ultimately. I don't mind that too much. Don't stomp on me, mommy. It was just one hand, and it took a year and a half to drop down. I feel like this should be like flashing light warnings a little bit, isn't it? Full health. Oh, wow. Huge. Incredible stuff. Love to see it. And I can pick between two presumably good items right now. So, careful now. Here I come. I want to teleport just in case I need it. I'm like baiting him out. I go into the rock, I leave. I go into the rock, I leave. Angel deal. Let's go check that out first. 1.2 damage multiplier. Yes, definitely. And let's blow you up and then act like we don't know nobody. Incredible. Orbiting tears are good, but in moderation. Because if we start getting some like explosives going on or whatever, could be a problem for sure. There you go. I was convinced we weren't gonna get hit again there. I was convinced. Plus 0.7 tears. Yeah, you kind of have to take that. But bring me to that room all the way at the start. There's also that challenge room at the bottom, and I do have a teleport out into the shop, which I could actually use. Let's go reroll that first, because if it rerolls into something we don't like, we can clear that room and reroll it again. Look at me actually freaking thinking my way through my Isaac run. Who is this man? All right, damage up. And more luck. Luck 12. If we start getting luck-based effects, we're gonna go crazy. 12 is like 100%, I don't know, eyeball tears or whatever. Like, that's kind of gonna pop off. Yep. What have we got? Tier size and range. I mean, fuck it, sure. Just because tier size feels good. Just because having big tiers kind of feels good. Slowdowns, no, I'm not risking a sped up Mega Satan. Thank you very much. That happened once. That happened once, and it was really bad. I risked it all on a non-sped up Mega Satan, and it didn't pay off. So maybe that is on me, to be fair, but the way you have to hold down the fire button is truly like Carpal Tunnel Simulator 2026. I suppose no one's making me hold down the fire button. True enough. True enough. This much is true. All right. I almost opened it like on reflex. That would have been like the dumbest thing. I was like, oh, I'm the lost. I don't need to worry about that. No, dude, you do. No, dude, you really do. 2 gold chests. They could have items in them. Pickups and trinkets. Full health and a couple of these. Sure, why not? Pickups and trinkets. Oh, wait, is the battery that was on the floor going to be re-rolled? Because I kind of wanted that. It probably is. Well, whatever. We'll be fine. Yeah, it's a heart now. That's all right. Holy shit. I hope the microphone didn't catch that. I got a coupon for Papa John's on my phone. I don't even buy Papa John's pizza. My phone has a very skewed perception of who I am as a person, I feel like. Because my ass is not gone Papa John's. But the advertising, I am not immune to propaganda. I don't know about Papa John's, but a pizza would kind of go insane today. It's been the kind of day that could be capped off with a pizza most excellently. Shit, dude. I might need to. You know what? They've sold me on it. Going once, going twice. Sold. Let me get the stars card that's on the floor there. That way I can maybe go be a little cheeky in the boss room or elsewhere. And as long as we're doing that, let's at least check this out then. Anything that we should be getting or re-rolling? Well, I'm gonna blow you up, that's for sure. Red candle is decent. But it's got me a little scared. Wow, that was awful. 2 bombs and no keys. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm gonna teleport into there, so that's fine. Let's go to the boss room. One of these should have keys, please. It'd be really cool if that was the case. Nope, it's bombs today. All they have is bombs today. Sorry, sir. Well, again, we're gonna be making it into the secret rooms, that's for certain. Don't jump up again. Hey, there's my key. I knew we were due. Classic. They really try to get me like that. Retracts most spikes. That already kind of doesn't bother me though. Okay, it's good. It's good I have, it's good I have the teleport card, because this is one of those bosses that's, I think, new to this version. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Anything but a job. This is one of those bosses that's like, actually, they're not new to this. That's disingenuous. Hola, Papa. Papa? That's not me. Surely not. What are your settings for the chat? What do you mean? What are my settings for the chat? They're as like what do you mean? What are my settings for the chat? Genuinely. I don't have reroll juice. I have 1 key. I'm not gonna spend it on these chests. That would be stupid. That'd be really stupid. I have 2 keys. I'm gonna spend 1 of them on a chest. Yeah, that's what I get. You know what? That is what I get. I want to go back to the item room, actually. That's what I would like to do. I was talking about something and then... Oh, dude, I was talking about pizza. Yeah, creep is fine. My pizza order. My #1 favorite pizza topping is anchovies. I know that's a little contentious. I know that's going to ruffle some feathers. And I know I've probably already talked about it, to be fair. Oh, thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. You were just, what, scouting ahead? What's up? What were you playing? Oh, Binding of Isaac. I see. It's like, you came by first with the follow and like, what are your settings for the chat? And I was like, what are you talking about? What are my settings for the chat? A little Binding of Isaac, a little gambling. Oh, I mean, yeah, you know we got to do a bit of gambling. I mean, you were doing... Wait, what were you gambling on? What the hell? For the chat in OBS. You mean for it to like show up on like that? It's not Stream Elements. I use Mix It Up. I use Mix It Up, which is like locally hosted bot. Font is so crisp. Oh. I can tell you what font it is, to be fair. With your friend, his girlfriend. Ah. Wait, your friend, his girlfriend? Do I know his girlfriend? Is this a freaking psyop? What the fuck is going on right now? I'm freaked out. I guess I'll take a range up. What item is it? You guys went to school together. I feel like I'm getting scammed right now. What are you talking about? We went to school together? What are we I'm actually freaking out right now. Oh, okay. Yeah. I do remember that. I do remember that bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get me out. Get me out. I very strongly recommend Mix It Up. If you're like a little sick and tired of Stream Elements. I have been using Mix It Up for like over a year. My cam is covering my Angel Room. It's 42.2%. It's like there's not really a good spot to put the camera, to be fair. I could put it maybe here. Because it's not like health matters right now. I'm just going to put it up here. Doesn't even give you alerts. Whoa. Yeah, dude. I recommend Mix It Up. It's a bit more work, okay? Mix It Up is not going to hold your hand, pat your head, and tell you everything's going to be okay. But it will let you do kind of everything. But it is a little weird to set up sometimes. But they have an incredible community that's going to help you with everything from the get-go. Mix It Up it is. There you go. See? Oh, by the way, hello Raiders. I'm Gallium GG. Holy shit. I never even said anything. I was just like, oh, hey, like I know any of you. What's going on? I'm Gallium GG. I play a bit of everything. I just finished doing a marathon of all the Ace Attorney games. So I'm taking a bit of like a casual gaming break before I go into like a challenge. Before I go into the next thing, whatever it is that I'm gonna do. So right now it's just a bit of lost runs, trying to fill out the post-its. Yeah, I don't mind that, especially the way I'm mostly not actually shooting. Don't let Leaf gamble. I don't even have gambling in my chat, so don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that. Thank you for dropping by, though, and thank you for the raid. And of course, if anyone needs to like get out or anything, you know, I'm not gonna like hold a gun to your head and tell you to stay or anything. It's just if you really loved me, you would stay, but it's whatever. Whoa, the spiders. The little tiny spiders freak me out so much. Okay, there we go. I'd win. Yeah, see, that's worrisome talk from a gambler, that's for sure. Do we re-roll this? I guess we do. 20 coins. That's kind of nothing. Floor layout? Yeah, okay, dude. I've got the mind. Do you know who I am? Do you know what the mind is? I am the mind goblin. Alright. Lock in. Lock in. We got visitors. We can't be losing right now. Oh. Alright. We're trying to do Mega Satan at the moment, so let's actually just take this for the extra damage. I have Strat. Guaranteed Angel Room is incredible. I mean, we're gonna get like something out of it, maybe not terribly too much, but even a few floors of Angel Deals is really good. Yeah, put me in. Not gambling, just wagering. Okay, for sure. Listen, my gambling experience goes as far as like I was in Vegas once. Have you ever been in Vegas, by the way? It is insane over there. I was in Vegas. I played one hand of blackjack. I bet $20 and I lost them immediately. And I was like, yep, I'm not about to put down the 21st dollar. And that was it. That's my gambling experience. One hand of blackjack that scared me for life. I thought I had it too, because like Luigi in the Super Mario Bros. For the DS game, like the mini games at the casino, he seemed so friendly. Like he made it seem like everything was gonna be okay, but just went putting away dishes. Like everyone's got tears orbiting them right now. I don't even know who's what. There we go. OMG, I loved that. Which did you love? What was it? My ass looking, not my ass looking for an item room, man. I'm discombobulated. I'm not here. Do not call because Gallium GG is not home right now. Find the character minigame. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I went to Vegas once. Oh, the little Luigi. No, that one was not good for me. I'm really bad at like spotting. I'm really bad at, I mean, I know a thing or two about tapping Luigi. That's for sure. But that's not what I'm talking about here. Don't distract me. I'm talking about I'm talking about no, like the one where like you mean the floating faces? Nah, that one was awful for me. I hated that. I was so bad at it. Autism and excellent pattern recognition. I don't have I have Schrodinger's autism, by which I mean I went on a date with someone who is like who diagnoses people for autism, and they unofficially did diagnose me for autism on that date. But of course it's not an official diagnosis because, you know, we were like on a date and whatever, like we were smooching, so there's like, I guess, conflict of interest if you can have that in an autism assessment. But yeah, that is, yeah, my ass really thought this is where the secret room was. I need to lock in. This is me locking in. So yeah, I don't go around, I don't claim I do have autism, because that's kind of stolen valor, I feel like. But apparently I do got it. 15 luck. If we get a single luck based item, it's over for all of y'all if we get a single luck based item. Stop stomping. Yeah, you really thought. Get on. Yeah, but let me check this out first. No. Rather reroll this. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's probably gonna help rather than hurt. Were there batteries around? There weren't. We'll take this. We're kind of stacking up, but I don't know if this is a Mega Satan kind of run is the problem. Especially as the Lost, you need a special kind of moxie, special kind of chutzpah to beat Mega Satan. You can't just roll up. They eat you alive in the dark room for that. What kind of stuff? Wait. Actually, this is something that I like to ask when I get new people in chat. Is there like a show I should watch? because I've been kind of starved of TV shows lately. I've been trying to get back into like watching TV regularly, but I just want like your recommendation. Favorite TV show, send it out. Because chances are I'm gonna watch that. I need some shows. Last show I tried to watch, and God, was it bad. I mean, I don't know if it was bad, but it's a pretty tired thing. It was like Young Sherlock, I think is the show. Which already like pretty unimaginative like name for the show, but it is like, imagine Young Sheldon, but it's just Sherlock. It's not like a bad show, but it's not great. I'm bad at favorites. Oh, me too. Me too. I can tell you shows I don't like. Telling you shows I like is rough. That's for sure. What might I like? I don't know why my game's like a little stuttery right now. I would like to get some sort of like multiple lives item or some sort of a teleport so I can tears up and shot speed up. That's really tempting. That's really tempting, actually. Cozy Animated Hilda is I already watched that. You know, I already watched that. Cannot catch me out on that. I already watched that. Yeah, I do love Cozy Animated. Actually, wait, I do know my favorite TV show. Ish. Nah, I mean, it was so important to me for such a long time. It has to be my favorite. It's Steven Universe. Fucking love Steven Universe, dude. Full health again. I'm just carrying around full health like Sisyphus going up the damn mountain. Give me something else, man. Give me something I can actually use, please. I guess not. Yeah, I've always been a fan of animated shows and kind of in all forms, you know. Of course, I had my big anime phase, not so much these days, but I still watch some every now and then. But it's not the way that I used to be, where I would just rock up. Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Okay, okay, that's one I'll put it into the list. I have a bit of a tenuous relationship with Star Wars because my dad tried to get me into Star Wars when I was like a touch too young for it to really understand it. And so it had like the backwards effect where I spent a lot of time thinking Star Wars kind of sucked just because I didn't understand it when I first watched it. And I have realized the error of my ways, and I actually do kind of like it now. But it is a different... Whoa. It is a different sort of vibe, you know. The first time I saw the prequels was like maybe 2 years ago. So that kind of tells you all you need to know. Another thing that I need to remedy that. I'm like a big nerd, D&D playing, you know, card carrying nerd, card carrying member of the nerd club. I have never read or watched Lord of the Rings, and I know that's a problem. Watch all the series too, it is deeper. I did watch Clone Wars, or a good chunk of Clone Wars anyway. I didn't know, it's crazy because I didn't know Clone Wars is like an anthology series until like the penultimate season, when suddenly I was like, wait, isn't this guy like dead? Why is he around? I just made Leaf watch Lord of the Rings, but it's like 8 hours. I say, having caught up on One Piece, it's like 8 hours. It's too long. No, I'll do it. I know I have to. Do I get greedy? Wait, why was there no angel deal? Or was there angel deal and I just walked out? Because that would be really stupid of me. Oh no, there is angel deal and I walked out. That's crazy. 2 random items on the current room's item pool. Starts with no charges. Were there... I feel like there was a battery somewhere on this floor. No? There is an arcade that can spawn batteries. The last one is 4 hours. That's just too long. There's people that were watching that in theaters. Do you know how crazy that is? To walk into like a movie theater. The movie theaters must have lost money. Because it's not like they make the ticket charge. Like, it's not like they make the ticket more expensive. Just because you're going to watch a 4-hour movie. As opposed to a 90-minute movie. Okay, no batteries. Fuck me, I guess. Oh, wow. Trading 1 full health for another. Did the extended... oh, they made an extended version after the extended version? All I know, and this is going to surprise you, because I bet you don't know this, and you haven't heard it a million times, that when that guy kicked the helmet, he broke his toe for real, and he screamed for real. Did you know that? OMG. Oh, yeah, spikes. That's cute. Don't do that. Don't do that, though. I saw that on TikTok. Wait. So you didn't kind of know. 48 hour... it's not 48 hour energy. Do I want to carry around Eden's soul rather than the reroll? If I could get a battery on this floor. My kingdom for a battery, dude. Please. Until recently. Wait. So, like, if you guys had showed up, like, a month ago, I would have blown your mind with that. I don't know Lord of the Rings, but I know the guy really broke his toe. Can you imagine? I mean, that's kind of me to a T, though. All I know is, like, weird factoids. I don't really actually know things. I just remember weird facts. I'm gonna watch. No, I feel like... You know what I feel like they should have, though? And I'm really quite sad that we have lost that. They should bring back, like, bloopers. Used to be, you bought a DVD and it came with a bunch of extra content, and more often than not, it was bloopers. They've stopped giving us bloopers, and it's honestly... The hurting aura is what fucking did me in. That's so upsetting. We go again. Especially, you know what I think... That's gonna actually kill me at some point. You know what I think they should do? They should put bloopers at the end of scary movies. Cool extras. Yeah, cool extras for sure. But they should put bloopers at the end of scary movies. Because I can't watch scary movies. I mean, I can, and I do, but I don't like it because I feel very scared the whole time, and it doesn't feel nice. So I think what they should do is, like, at the end of the post-credits style, just put bloopers in. Because I think that's really gonna... That's gonna bring some of the non-horror, like, fans in. Because, like, you watch a scary movie, but then you watch a blooper of, like, the big scary guy with all the horror props on him. He, like... sneezes and the mask like falls out of his head or something, and you're like, okay, he's just a guy doing a job. You can walk through the castle on the DVD. Wait, you know, you want to hear something crazy? I never knew there was like a Van Helsing movie. All right, bet. On my way to getting Ipecac, by the way. Oh, that's so weird. I'm playing Isaac on like a 2-monitor setup, and there's like... The tears are going a little bit into my second monitor. I don't know how else to explain it. There's like a 1 pixel wide gap on my second monitor where my tears are actually going in when they escape the map, which is wild. Wait, I really want Birthright. I would like to get a bomb and get Birthright, please. I will bomb my donation machine for Birthright. I promise that. If I survive this boss, I think that's a fair trade. Let's survive Lil Horn and then we can talk. Is a Dracula, werewolves, and Frankenstein in one movie. Yeah, no, I know like the concept of, because the crazy thing is, I have a Van Helsing like video game. I never knew there was a movie. But I know the whole thing is like, he's like a monster hunter, right? Speed, shot speed. I'll take it for spun. I'll take it for spun. Is there some way I can get a bomb? I don't think there is. Unless there's somehow... Certainly not a bomb here. I could... There's only one avenue open to me here. Actually, wait. There is another avenue. I have a pill that I don't know what it does. Could be explosive diarrhea. How long have I been playing The Binding of Isaac for? Around about 1,000 hours. But this is a save that I only do for stream, which is why a lot of my characters aren't filled out like that. And also I play while yapping a lot, and I end up losing runs in stupid ways. You were like, oh my god, this guy is so skilled, but his characters aren't filled out. Yeah. I try when I play, that's like one of my main problems with playing Isaac is that if I'm just playing the game and not really saying anything interesting on top of it, I feel bad. Because I feel like if you're just watching me play the game but kind of nothing else, it's not that enriching of a stream experience for you. Sure. I guess actually that's gonna work out because I'm gonna get perfection on like floor 3. No, I don't really care about that. Either not talk or not function. That's kind of the thing, right? Like right now, I'm not playing as best as I possibly could, but you do get to a point with, especially Isaac, or maybe I guess when you put 1,000 hours into anything, maybe you do reach this point, where it's a little automatic. Playing Isaac gets delegated to the cerebellum, and you can just kind of yap. Ooh, give me the damage up, give me the damage up, give me the damage up. Motherfucker. Actually, it's tier rate up. You know what? We're not gonna say no to that. That is really fun. But now the only way to reset this is if I somehow die. AKA, I would need to get some sort of like extra life item. Maybe the 9 lives, I guess. I need to get 9 lives just because... But it's hard to get 9 lives outside of a deal with the devil, and I'm going for Mega Satan, which is the problem. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You play a lot of Isaac? How many hours you sunk into this little death trap? 40 damage. Converts all pedestal items into random stat ups. Okay, that's not bad. If it's like a truly like hopeless item and I'm scared of re-rolling it into nothing, I might do that instead. You just got repentance. Oh, enjoy it. So there's like this boss. This boss is new from repentance, right? So you haven't really dealt with it much. Damage up, absolutely. But we are going for Angel Deals. Yeah. Wait, you played the Flash version. Oh, you're an OG. Dang. Tip my hat to you. I never played. I started playing with Afterbirth Plus. And then I was holding out on getting Repentance because I was like, well, I haven't done all the stuff that's in Afterbirth Plus yet. But had a cracked version because I couldn't afford it. You know, to each according to their own means. Ultimately, if that's what you gotta do, it's what you gotta do. The price tag, if you can't afford Isaac, the price tag wasn't meant for you, right? That's kind of how I see it anyway. And the newest DLC, yeah, of course. It's crazy the amount of stuff that they added with Repentance. They've basically added a whole other game's worth of content. I did buy it event. Yeah, of course. Okay, we're actually kind of doing okay so far. I feel like if we get a couple luck-based items, especially the way our tier rate is so high right now, and we have decent damage too. A couple of luck-based things with perfection, which we're going to pick up at the end of this floor. We are going to be laughing. Stay away. Get flied, idiot. Get flown, I guess. All right, what's in here? Turn it into a stat up. Damage and tier rate. Holy shit, it went so hard. It went so hard for no reason. He had no reason to do all of that for me. But he did. Yeah, I also have the little mod add-on thing that tells me my planetarium chance, which was definitely covered by my camera. So putting my camera right next to the health bar, especially when I'm playing as the Lost, might be the play, to be fair. Teleport is good to have. Teleport's very good to have as the Lost. Get out of a hairy situation. Luck up, range down. That's fine. It's not like we're particularly fussy about our range right now. Actually, the way the tiers come back to us, maybe we do need to be a little fussy about range though. That's not wrong. Tricky. Well, yeah, the whole outside of the game matters. Yeah, let's get this. And would I rather have... No, I think I'd rather have poops, honestly. Holding the items causes... No, reroll. Circle of protection. You know, I was screwed over by a circle of whatever last time, but yeah, let's do it again. I guess I'll fall for, you know, they say about man is the only animal that trips over the same rock twice. I don't know if they do say that about man, to be fair. They say it about me, that's for sure. Secret room, mayhaps, to get an extra charge. Maximized map with opacity. So you make it fully... Oh. You make it fully opaque? That's insane behavior. You're just covering your whole corner of your... Because some floors get huge. Some floors get really huge when you do that. I guess we're taking a ball of bandages. Having an orbital is not the end of the world as the Lost. I guess. Oh, we might be kind of on decent time for... Oh, teleport me to Angel Room? Okay. Or don't. It's whatever. A 27 inch? Holy. Wait. How big is my screen right now? I got a new screen. I went on, like, I don't know if you ever do that. I go on Facebook Marketplace eras. I have an era of... That is my screen resolution also. Whoop. I have times in my life when I'm, like, obsessed with Facebook Marketplace. And I start going on it all the time. And I start getting stuff nonstop. And so about half a year ago, maybe a little over, no, definitely over half a year ago, closer to like 8 months ago at this point, I went and I got a monitor, which became my primary monitor, and then I turned my other monitor into my secondary, which was, I don't know how big, but it is a 2K. And additionally, this is insane, I got 32 gigs of RAM for $25 off of Facebook Marketplace 8 months ago. That guy must be kicking himself, but that's fine. It's whatever. I win. Yeah, okay. Zaps nearby enemies. I keep falling into this trap because I keep having effects that damage enemies outside of my control, which is kind of a rough ask sometimes as the Lost. People are throwing that out? Alright, yeah, we'll try and beat this, and if we can't, we'll just teleport out into secret room, I guess. Okay, you're gone, and yeah, you get zapped. There we go. Need to remember to not stand under this guy, because he do be brimstoning. And I'm brimstoning. Yeah. I knew I had him. It was a bit of a risky play, but I knew I had him. Deep down in my heart of hearts. No! How could you? You were like a brother to me. You know what I hear? Something crazy. I'm not really into Star Wars, but I have read like most of a long ass fanfic about Star Wars. I just really got invested into the world like that, I guess. Do we get... Oh, we got 2 hits with Wooden Faith. Maybe we take that. Do I want to re-roll 25 coins? Absolutely, we want to re-roll 25 coins. Give me my tears up. Right back that the pills stole from me. So far, this is looking like a pretty promising run. I think we could go somewhere with this for sure. Let me clear out. I guess we don't. I have 1 key left. Do I use it here? Sure. While held, double trinket effects. I could have 20 luck. I'm not sure what I would do with it, but I could have 20 luck. Would it give me an extra hit off a wooden cross? Or what would it do? You know, ultimately just a good item, so we don't even need to worry about that. Oh god, I just realized my creaky ass chair is fully audible in my setup. That's pretty embarrassing. I don't know what it is because this chair isn't even that old. Like my old chair, yeah, I had to change it out. I had to change that out because I had that chair for... I mean, I personally had that chair for 6 years. But then, and that's not that old for a chair. But I didn't get it new. I got it off of my second-year college roommate who had it for 2 years. And before that, he found it out on the street. So, like, it was probably someone's already old chair that I was using as my chair for a while. But this is a new-ish chair. It's mostly new. Should be no problem like that. Secondhand stuff. Oh, yeah. I mean, again, you know, you and me, Facebook Marketplace. You know what it's like. You know what it's about. Yeah, it's these little flies and my explosive aura. All right. Ooh. More tears up? Holy shit, 10 tears per second. Yeah, we're going insane. My PC is 15. My PC is... I don't know. My PC is also secondhand. I got this PC 2 years ago from my old roommate again. I'm really just getting a lot of shit from roommates, I'm realizing. Oh, honestly, not even a bad item. But maybe I reroll it. Okay, yeah. I don't know what I was expecting. I got greedy. Yeah. Maybe it is something with like getting older, you know? I'm getting older and I'm not old, Copium, but I'm not, I promise. But I'm getting a little like sentimental about physical media and physical things rather than like just having a lot of digital things like a lot of these video games. These video games, sure they're mine, but I don't have them, you know? I've been daydreaming about cassettes. My ass was looking up like old Walkmans and stuff. Like, should I get a cassette? I have a mini server. I have a server. I'm not using it to the best of its abilities. Poor thing. I turned my old laptop into a Minecraft server. That's what I did. Yeah, I don't have all. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have all of that. More tiers up. Oh, 7.5 tiers. Okay, yeah, we're going insane. DVD Blu-rays, put them on there. Oh, you have like your own media server, you mean? That's smart. That's good. Yeah, it's crazy to consider because like when I was a kid, I had a friend, no, I had a cousin. I don't know why I said friend. My cousin was the one that was the tech savvy one, right? And he's the one that had like the media servers or whatever. He's the one that would like plug us up with like, oh yeah, get on Plex and like connect to my server, like just stuff like that, you know? And it's like wild because I feel like now I can probably handle myself better than him. And I never thought I could. Like growing up, I was like, this man was putting pirated games onto like my Nintendo DS cartridge and stuff. Me playing a busted ass copy of Pokemon Heart Gold and getting soft locked because of like a crash that happened about 2/3 through the game. And my main girl, Chikorita, had to get abandoned. It was really rough. It was really rough for a 11-year-old to go through. That's for sure. Yeah. It is crazy because like Netflix used to have a monopoly on streaming, and it's wild to say this about a monopoly. My non-libertarian ass saying this about a monopoly, but I kind of liked it better when Netflix had a monopoly on live streaming, because at least we got like everything, you know? Let's get the damage up. I guess I could get a random item and teleport out. All right. Put in your bets. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. I like a top left. I like a top left. You know, not bad actually. Not bad actually. Take me out of here. I'm not about to deal with all it. Wait, do I need to? I need to do that. I'm an idiot. I actually need to do that on this character. Oh no. Oh, damage up. God, man. I'm a whole idiot. They do. Wait. I mean, okay, my goat, Steven Universe. I think you can watch it on what's that service called again? The one that Hulu. I think you can watch it on Hulu now. But it got kind of like disappeared in the big HBO Discovery Wild merger thing that they had, where a bunch of shows kind of fell through the cracks. Infinity Train. I can't believe I've already forgotten about Infinity Train. Infinity Train was one of my favorite cartoons of all time. It was one of those that started so unassuming but got so deep and so rich as you watched it. And it could go for seasons and seasons and seasons. I mean, it is called Infinity Train, and it's not for nothing. That show had runway. It could have gone for a long time. But no. It was not to be, I guess. It's just, they just did a merger, and they just got rid of it all. It's not like it was discontinued officially. It just kind of disappeared. I think it was like a weird thing. No one knew who owned it or something. I don't know. It's some wild thing. Yeah. It's just so upsetting. I mean, have you seen that the Wile E. Coyote movie that, I forget who it was, but the company that made it basically was just gonna scrap it because they were gonna get more money from the tax benefits of like getting rid of the movie than actually putting it out. But it's actually about to come out now, I think. Gilmore Girls would never be produced today. I've never seen Gilmore Girls. It's one of those shows that I've always been aware of, sort of in the periphery of my existence. But I've never seen Gilmore Girls. Sorry to report. Ooh. Okay. I've done pretty good. Hello? Hello, motherfucker? Alright. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, the trailer for the Coyote movie is out. And it's about Coyote suing Acme, like the big company. And it's like such a funny fucking like it's almost like worse than like real, like it's a parody of real life is what it is. It's just kind of insane that like the big company tried to get rid of the Coyote movie, and in the Coyote movie he is suing a big company for doing him wrong. It's like, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that movie. But the problem is, if we all go watch it, aren't they gonna be making money? It's like a fucked up situation because they hold the movie hostage, but it is their movie. So like they decide to release it, and like, yeah, of course we have to go watch it because A, because I'm interested in it, but B, because it's kind of the right thing to do, but also it's still their movie. They're gonna be making money off of that. And that's pretty upsetting to think about. I'm getting beamed from God. There we go. Oh, finally, second angle. I need to defeat you. Pick up your... Yeah, careful with the blue, purple tears. Pick this up. Reroll this. Okay, it disappeared. Of course it did. All right. Let me go pick up enough charges to reroll that too, because I feel like, you know, Mega Satan, we're gonna need all the help we can get. I don't even need to do Delirium. That's the crazy thing. I had like an incredible run. I just didn't get angel deals. And sometimes that just happens. Sometimes that just happens. You just gotta roll with the punches. With the punches. Alright. Put me back in, coach. Yeah. The thing that should have happened, ideally, in a perfect world, is that... Fucking fine. The thing that should have happened is like the asshats at, I think Warner Bros, is it? I think Warner Bros is the Coyote guys. The asshat at Warner Bros should not be getting the money off of this movie, because let's be honest, they didn't. I mean, again, they did spend the money to make it. Like, it's just such a complicated situation, but they tried to make the movie go away. In a perfect world, someone would have bought the movie from them and released it, but that's just not what happens. Okay, we've got a battery in here. We need to remember that. Warner Animated. Yeah, Warner Bros. It's also crazy because, like, to do Coyote so dirty and to do, like, you know, just their fans so dirty. Because it's another one that it's, like, one of those rare genre of movies where it's, like, real people and animated characters living together. A la, like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, a la... oh my god, the world of Who Framed Roger Rabbit is such a fucking incredible masterpiece to me. Mind-blowing every time. But a la like Muppets, Space Jam, yeah, that kind of thing. Which there's not that many movies like that, because it's a bit of like an awkward genre, and I feel like it's a bit of an awkward genre because I feel like if it's a fully animated movie, it's a kids movie. If it's a fully like movie with like people in it, it can be like for like younger teens or whatever, but it's more of an adult-er movie. But when you have like real people and cartoons interacting in the same movie, it does get a little like awkward, you know, like it doesn't feel like so much of a kids movie. It doesn't feel so much of a grown-up movie. It kind of lives in like this sort of weird limbo space. It's a fascinating movie. That's why I understand why you watched it over and over. I've watched it a couple of times, and every time I just the content itself is so mature, not necessarily because of like, yeah, there is Jessica Rabbit in there, and she is Jessica Rabbit, let's be honest. She do be awakening a bunch of things in a bunch of people, but it's like beyond that, the fact that it's a movie that's so dark despite being like a cartoons. It's a noir detective movie, but with cartoons. Like, it's such a wild concept, and it works so well. And the fact that it's like real people in cartoons living together, and cartoons are like invincible type thing. Like, it's, I don't know. Don't make me talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it forever. Look at Isaac with all these tears that he didn't earn. Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way, you mean? You mean that sentence that is like seared into my retinas? That is seared into my canals? You mean that sentence that defined who I am as a human from that moment on? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, she does say that, I guess. Or something like that. Dude, I'm down bad for, I don't care who knows it, I'm down bad for Jessica Rabbit, dude. It's not a hot take. It's a milquetoast take. It's a very average take, but it's still my truth. Okay, okay. I'm kind of gaming. Oh, we're spinning this way. More angel deal? Hush? I do need to do Hush. Where are we on time? 29:24, if I'm quick. Yeah, okay. Let's go for Hush. Let's go for Hush, baby. I might regret it, but let's go for Hush. Nah, we do this. Curse of the Lost. I know. What are you talking about? Yeah, I know that. Dry Baby is really good. Yeah, we're gonna pick up Dry Baby. I will not trust myself to re-roll this into anything better. The battery... Sparks deal 50% more damage. On that alone, we pick it up. And getting 2 rerolls is really not different from getting 1. And we want a reroll here. Is there batteries? There's no batteries unless the sun. That's not quite gonna do it. I could absorb this. Both of these, actually, and get a bunch of stat ups. Firing rate. Wow. Fire rate is really kind of popping off for me. I'm actually going to leave this empty and try and re-roll it after the fight. Because it's not going to do anything for me right now anyway. Okay, let's see if we can do this, though. I do have 2 hits I can take rather than 1, which does help. Ah, shit! Raid! Hello! You catch me right... how is it you always raid when I am starting a boss fight? Y'all are just really here to see me suffer, aren't you? Hello everyone, I'm Gallium GG. We're playing a bit of Isaac today. We're doing Lost runs, which is a scary proposition. But yeah, how was... what were you streaming? Celeste. How was the Celeste? You've been streaming Celeste for a bit now. Where are you at now? What part are you at? Okay, the fact that it's taking me so long to kill the first guy is not very encouraging. This isn't even the boss yet. Oh, why is it stuttery? Stuttery is bad. My game should not be stuttery right now. I have way more than enough beef in my PC to run it. Tell me about science. Okay, Jesterman999. For a second, for like a femtosecond, I read that as German985, and I was like, huh. Tell you about science. Yeah, I can tell you about science. I don't know if you guys knew about this, but I am currently doing a master's program, and as part of the master's program, I need to do research. I need to do my own research project, and I need to write it up, and etc., etc. And I started doing that. I did that for about the first year of the program, which just ended recently. And right at the end of the first year, we found out that because all of my experiments were not working. And I kept telling my boss at the lab, I was like, listen, there's something wrong with these experiments. We should go and verify this, make sure everything's correct, because I swear this is not normal. And she was like, no, everything's fine. Keep at it, chin up. And what do you know? We sent the cells for verification and sequencing, and they were contaminated. And so basically a full year worth of research goes out the window. Oh, God. Why is it stuttering so much? Let me see if there's anything on my computer I can close. Gaslighting by it's so real, honestly. Close Discord. Exit Riot Vanguard. I haven't played a Riot game in my fucking life. Why is this open right now? All right. That blows, boss. Sure does. Resume. Okay. Seems like it's kind of picking up. I get so scared. But I just have to believe. I just have to trust we're going to be okay. Like here. Yeah, here. Or so. Doesn't look like it changed, like it helped much. I'm going to be honest. What's my research on? Acute myeloid leukemia. I was going to look at ways to make acute myeloid leukemia cells, which have become resistant to normal treatment, finding out like what mutations they have acquired that make them resistant to that normal treatment, and seeing if there's some way that I can like restore the effectiveness of the treatment was my research. But like, again, I was just doing experiments over and over and over and getting not good results because the cells were contaminated. And yeah, now everyone in the lab is in like big emergency mode because, again, all the cells were fucking contaminated. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I knew I was in a bad spot. Put me back in. Put me back in. Thank you for the lurk. We're gonna do one last run. We're gonna try it one more time. Often don't listen in time. You want to hear something crazy? Because when I started at that lab, week one, I was like, okay, well, the first thing we should do is the cells that I'm going to be using, we should send them for verification to make sure they are the type of cells that we think they are. And etc., etc. And she was like, proto-oncogenes. No, we're not messing with that. I mean, I guess, but not really. It's not about like oncogenes, because we have cells that already have leukemia, and that cells that have become resistant to leukemia. And it's about, the idea was to run a CRISPR screen on these cells that have become resistant to the regular treatment, and then seeing which genes, when they are deleted, restore the treatment, so that we could maybe find some drug that targets that gene that we could co-administer with therapy and regain treatment efficacy. You know, that was the idea. That was the goal. Why did we not consider that? Yeah, again, like, I am a master's student. I think that's sort of what was hurting me here. I'm a master's student. I'm not a PhD student. PhD students get a lot more attention generally, and they're a lot more like heard, I feel, in the lab. Because, I mean, I understand they're PhD students. There's a higher bar to entry. Presumably they know more. But also, I did work 3 years full-time in a cancer research lab doing exactly this kind of research. If I'm trying to do an experiment that I've done 1 billion times in my life before, and it's not working every week for 4 months... You know, like, okay, I wasn't really paying attention to that one. I was just venting, being honest. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just how it is, though. Sometimes all of my skill has evaporated from me today. I had that one run, and then I was like, yeah, we're done. We tried our best. Good job, people. Hit the showers. Undergrads get all the hand-holding. PhD students get the respect. Exactly, Wade. You actually put it so nicely. Because, like, I want... As a master's student, I understand, right? I am not going to be in the university for as long as a PhD student is going to be. My project is not going to be as ambitious. And I understand that it's not going to be as relevant of a project to my PI. That, like, I get that. Do I feel great about it? No, of course. But I don't begrudge them that. Like, there's bigger fish to fry than me. I'm not like, you know, a tiny little sardine, but I'm not Atlantic bluefin tuna either. I'm like, I don't know, a mackerel or some shit like that. Like, I'm just I'm a regular fish. Sometimes you just can't win. Sometimes you just can't win in these rooms. But yeah, now I have a completely new project because my old project kind of had to go out the window. It's a project that I have to do in 1 year now instead of 2. I'm excited about it though, because it's a project that is going to be, it's a lot of work up front, a lot of wet lab work, a lot of culture work, a lot of sequencing work. I've started emailing people about How do we set this up? What quotes can I get for your sequencing kits, etc.? Wow, Edmund's really trying to get me to feed me this specific curse room today. Sure. Usually for long-term projects like that, they pass it on to the next. Yeah, they do. They do, but the problem with that is that I need to have a thesis at the end of my program. And ideally, a thesis that I can also publish as a paper, which means, sure, maybe I don't need to like cure cancer in a year. You know, maybe that is a little unreasonable to ask of me, a literal 26-year-old with brain rot. But maybe I should be able to get it to like a decent stopping point to where it can be published and then someone else can pick it up. If all I've done is like just sequence some data and I haven't really analyzed it, that's nothing. If I've been able to analyze some cells and I've been able to get like some work done, hopes it worked. Yeah. I mean, I hope it works out well too. But what I'm really excited about is that it's going to be very data analysis heavy after all of that upfront investment of wet lab work. So ideally, I'm going to be able to kind of work at my own pace after that point. I might be able to visit home more often because I'm an international student. So visiting home for like a week isn't really worth it in most situations for me because I spend a day on the plane. I spend a day dead because of jet lag. I spend 3 days saying hello to everyone, doing the rounds. I don't really get to like, I get to enjoy myself, quote unquote. But it's a lot of like, well, I have to meet the high school friends. I have to meet the family. I have to meet the this, the that, you know? So like it ends up being that at the end of it, I've just nothing. Where do you study? I'm in the US. But I am from Spain. Ugh. Yeah, which is also the reason I'm not Twitch affiliate, because I'm on an F1 visa, so I can't earn money. It would be a violation of my visa if I made like $1 a year off of streaming on Twitch, sadly. And they really clamped down on that, you know. It's extremely expensive. Yes and no. I mean, of course it is more expensive than if I had stayed home. But there are like programs where you can like, you know, get some of the expenses paid, etc. It's not so especially I think okay, nah, I mean masters the masters is actually being quite expensive. But undergrad wasn't so bad. It's especially, I mean, one of the main things is for me right now is that I want to finish my master's and I want to start working. More than anything, so because I did my undergrad, I worked full time for 3 years. So I was like, I was free. I was earning money. I was paying my own rent, buying my own groceries. You know. Now I'm back to like having to rely on my parents for stuff, which isn't the end of the world. Like they love me and thankfully they can afford it, but it doesn't feel good to have to rely on them for that, especially when I had already stopped relying on them for it when I was working. So I'm trying to get back to that as soon as possible. Yeah. We're getting to that part of the Isaac stream where I just start to fully spill my guts. Call me Akaldama, the way I be spilling my guts. Wow, Isaac's hard. Reroll it before they do anything. Gemini should count towards conjoined. It's literally a conjoined twin. Like, the item is a conjoined twin. I rest my case, Your Honor. Reroll into a good item challenge. 2026 level impossible. Ah. Graduating in 3 days. Graduating what? College? High school? Also, in 3 days. Any advice for what? Like, the graduation? What you're gonna do after? College undergrad. Okay. I think one of the things that I regret is that I didn't take very many grad photos. Like, I didn't pose with my sash on and etc. too much. It's the kind of thing that in the moment, at least to me, felt like a little cringe, you know? Like, what am I celebrating here? Like, this is, everyone's doing this, it's whatever. But you actually kind of feel like you should have if you don't. So yeah, that's big suggestion. I don't know. Do you have like a job lined up? Are you going into work? Are you going into more school? Like, the advice changes depending on the circumstances. Big advice. By God, please stay in touch with your friends. That's something that, like, it's wild because it's easy to slip into the kind of adult friendship right after college where you meet like twice a year. You don't really know what's going on in each other's lives. You're still very friendly, but it's not the same kind of level of thing. If you have any way to keep in touch with your friends, make the effort. Make the effort. That's big advice. Big deal to me, at least. I should not have gone in. I knew I had the curse. Trying to get into a medical technologist. What's a medical technologist do? That sounds like a doctor for robots. Me when I take my car to the medical technologist. But for real though, what is it? Because it sounds interesting. And it sounds like it's sort of at least from where I'm standing, sounds like it's at the intersection of medicine and computer science, which is pretty cool. Oh, they process the sample. Oh. So you're doing all the, like, you know, when I pee in a cup, it goes to you type thing, right? Hell yeah. Well, first of all, that's job security for sure. You always need people to, you know, get out the little sippy straw with the loop-de-loops in it and see what's wrong with my pee. You know, that's how they used to do it. Not in like the recent past, but in the Middle Ages, that's how they did it. There were people that would you would send them your urine like by mail, and they would like analyze it visually, and they would taste it a little too sometimes, and they would give you your like diagnoses and stuff. And I think that's one of the ways that like people used to get quote unquote diagnosed for diabetes back in the day, because it's not like there was like an official diagnosis for diabetes. It's not like they really knew what was going on with it. Well, I guess now we have to do another run also. Cursed. Yeah, sure, Guppy's collar. Whatever. But yeah, and they were called Euromancers. Like necromancers, but for P. Euromancers. Often software sucks for specific places. What does a programmer know about hospitals? What? The unit I went to did offer medical IT. Often software sucks for specific places. Oh, yeah. Well, there's like a big, like, medical IT is a big field, and it's getting bigger every time. Nowadays, everything medical, especially like, I don't know about like the softwares they use in hospitals themselves, but again, they do have those. And I know, because I did for a very short time take a pathology class during this master's program until I dropped out of it because it was not at all what I thought it was going to be. But the pathologists do have like a lot of specialized software. There's a big deal in the field is having proper software in that respect and the software development aspect. Ooh, not double. Actually, I could have opened those. It would not have really hurt my chances, I think. The one you were with had so much online stuff. Well, what's that? Why is that a problem? Oh, the one you are with now has a lot of online stuff. Okay. I was like, I thought you were switching out because they had a lot of online stuff. I'm like, okay, well, you work in IT. What do you know that I don't? Should I be switching to like, you know, mom and pop's medical insurance from down the block where they do everything on like a big ledger that they've had since 1982? Or am I in the clear? I have no keys and I must scream. I have them make appointments for me through an app. I could order things to the app directly download instead of calling every time. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big advantage these days being able to do that. Which reminds me, I need to do my yearly checkup. I've been going to the gym lately, so I feel like my doctor is gonna be like, holy gallium. It's gonna start like, you know, gonna start pumping the little thing that goes around the arm. And then I'm gonna like sneeze or something. It's gonna like, it's gonna pop clean off of there. And they're gonna be like, damn, gallium, look at those guns. I believe. Probably most have it. Me using my key here instead of to get into my item room like a boss. You know what? Fuck it. We're going planetarium. This run needs a real kick up the ass, so we're gonna go planetarium. We still have not had a singular damage up. I guess we kind of have. We have... Is it a damage up or it's just a fire rate up, isn't it? The item that I picked up, that's for the right eye. I keep forgetting. I was not looking at you. I'm so sorry. There we go. Pin you up against the wall and get you good. +1 luck. Let me actually open these real quick. Nothing. And I picked up the item even though I intended to re-roll it. This run's kind of ass. I'm sorry. My brain power was fully spent on that hush run. Right now we're just writing out this. Oh, you know what'll be it actually. I haven't had food since noon and it is now 10 p.m. Yeah, that'll do it. You know what? I think that might explain why I'm suddenly a little down low like that. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna get myself a little pizza. I have made the effort. I know it's not it would be a good idea. I've made the effort. It's not ideal, right? But one of my big problems is I'm not a great cook. If I put my mind to it, I can make food that is pretty tasty. Oh my god, I can be like tiny. Okay. I can see forever. Hell yeah. But I've made the effort to not go, like, to not order food online. Because that's one of the big issues that I have, right? It's so much easier to order food for twice what it actually costs and wait 40 minutes while you're hungry than actually cooking for yourself. But I've made the compromise. It's like I can use the online order app, but I have to do pickup. Like that's my commitment, right? It's not ideal. I still order it, and in a perfect world I wouldn't order it at all. But if I have to do pickup, A, it's way cheaper, and B, gets me out of the house for a little bit, even if it is on my car. Gets me out of the house for a little bit. And it also kind of, since I have to do pickup, sometimes I will just be like, fuck it, I'll just cook myself like an omelet, you know? So it does work. It works to a degree. Oh. Fuck, we could do Mega Satan if you want to drop a couple coins. Alright, no, just drop a couple spiders, I guess. Fuck you. Let me pick up a couple coins, and that's Mega Satan done. Done and dusted for us. And we can maybe start taking devil deals then. That would be good. Because as much as angel deals kind of got it, they are not a patch on devil deals, especially for the lost, because it's not like you're really losing anything as the lost when you take a devil deal. Oh, I survived. Holy. Okay, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it right this time. There we go. That's one of the mushrooms dead. There we go. I learned from my mistakes. Guppy's collar. 15-minute meal with 5-minute cooking. Mashed potatoes with fish sticks. Yeah. One of the things I've been like... Okay. I'm from Europe. Which means... Stop talking about food right now. You're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me. Psychically, you're gonna kill me. One of the things I do is because I'm from Europe, which means I have basically no real... I mean, there's some culinary culture in Europe. Maybe it's just that, like, my parents weren't necessarily, you know, culinarily gifted. They didn't starve me, you know, like I ate, but they didn't really have a command of like spices and flavor, let's just say. So I grew up thinking the way to make rice is to get a big ass pot of water, get it to a boil. You cooking rice like pasta, basically. Get it a lot of water, making it boil, and then putting the rice in, and then straining it. And I'm realized now that is not at all how you're actually meant to cook rice if you don't want to eat it with the juice. I do that too for only me. You mean you cook the rice like that? There we go. It's easier to portion for one person. Yeah, but I don't mind leftovers. I don't mind leftovers one bit. Chance to shoot tears? Yes, because... Problem is I can't reroll this now. That is the one issue. I mean, I might as well pick it up. But that's gonna... When I get plus 10 luck, it's gonna be huge. I can cook rice differently too. Yeah, no. I can cook rice differently. Rice goes bad super quickly? Yeah, but I have it like the following day at most. I don't keep it in the fridge for like more than a week. It's not like I'm cooking like endless stores of rice to like have as leftovers and go back to. This is just like, because it is hard to portion, you're not wrong. But I just be like, okay, well, that's my side dish sorted for another one. I just get rice plus random frozen vegetables. I just throw them in there with the rice when the rice is about halfway done cooking. And then I'm a happy camper. I have rice and peas waiting for me in the fridge right now. I just realized. After a day, it smells icky. Okay. I mean, not that that is the case with rice. But I am a noted stale food enjoyer. I'm sorry to report. It is my truth, though, and I will live it. And not like fully stale, okay? I'm not talking like bad. But when food gets a little stale, there's like a little flavor to it. There's like a little extra something to it sometimes. My favorite thing is really, really stale bread to just kind of gnaw on for a while in the evening. One of my favorite things. A lot of food issues. See, thankfully I do not. Thankfully I do not. I'm actually like, I have the opposite of food issues. I have food solutions. Like I am the kind of guy that goes to the restaurant and orders like the weirdest thing on the menu. If there's like pumpkin ravioli in an eel sauce, I'm like, yeah, fucking give me that. Fuck yeah. Pumpkin ravioli with sliced up prosciutto, a bit of pineapple, and eel sauce. Yeah, you know, the chef made it. Must be something about it. Give it. You know? Something is open in the fridge. It tastes like fridge. Is your fridge leaking fucking CFCs into your food, bestie? When you get Little Brim becomes the main character and you become its familiar. Why they put me in the boom boom room? I don't like that. Yeah, I do get that with water though. Water, maybe because it's like default taste. Doesn't taste like much. You might be like a super taster. You heard about them? I think that's what you might be. That happens to me with water. I go with well, I used to go with friends to like a little trivia night, and I kept having to send back water because it tasted like the soda dispenser that they got the water from. And all my friends were like, no, it doesn't. And I was like, no, it does. Okay, we have mom's knife. So this run has to come to something. We're flavor of the tism. Yeah. Is there a guy? There is no guy. 2/3 of the way to Guppy. Don't mind if I do. A third Guppy item. You know, 9 lives especially. And I am so happy. I'm so scared of dark rooms right now. Oh, right. I forgot those rocks can actually hurt you. Even if you're flying. That'd be great. You know, you have to understand, I have fully forgotten what I was saying. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Is it Maya? Is your name pronounced Maya? AKA Medic? Third guppy item. Yeah, that would be great. That's one of the issues that I have when I yap while playing Isaac, is that my brain says a lot of things, but it doesn't latch onto any of them. They're just basically skimming the surface of my wrinkles in my brain as they pass by. But I don't really have control over them, nor do I remember them, really. Which gets to be a bit of a problem when people actually talk about it. And I'm like, sorry, what did I just say? Hopefully nothing bad. Okay. Maya the medic. You like a TF2 medic? What kind of medic are we talking about? That's another thing, man. I haven't played Overwatch in so long, and I kind of want to play it again. But God knows. God knows. It's not a great game for streaming, Isaac. Is that not Isaac, sorry. Isaac is a great game for streaming. No, Overwatch is not a great game for streaming. Because everyone and their dog streams Overwatch. It's a very crowded category. I do play support in Overwatch. Yeah, I'm an Ana main. I mean, not even an Ana main. I genuinely have only played Ana. That's not true. I played, like, Overwatch 1. I bought it in 2016, and I played it every day, pretty much, 2016 to 2018. Let's get even smaller. Sure. But then, I had to go to the US for college, so I stopped playing. And then I just went... then Overwatch 2 fiasco happened, which wasn't great. Okay, okay. We've got you transformed. That's the main thing. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Played Ana 99% of the games. I latched onto Ana because Ana was the only, like, the newest character released when I bought the game. Yeah, okay. So I just kind of latched onto her. And then she became my main. And presently I have well over 50 hours of Ana played. Which I realize is not that much, all things considered. But I have well over 50 hours of Ana under my belt. And probably less than an hour in any other given hero at the moment. Yeah. See, League of Legends is a game I've never really played. I gave it a try once because I was... Might not be shocked to learn this. I was one of the nerds in school, one of the geeks, one of the dorks. And so I had friends that played League, but I never got into it. So I tried getting into it once. I played, what's her face? The one that's like Wind? Yana? Whatever, her. I played her. But, you know, that was some time ago, and I didn't really understand it then. And I'm pretty sure it got even more complicated since then. Do they still release, like, new champions? Isn't the game getting kind of crowded? Or do they just, like, tweak the champions that already exist at this point? Because there has to be a point where, like, too much is too much, right? Aw. Honestly, that's so valid, though. That's just one of the things you do when you have a crush on a guy. I get it. Oh, we're guppied. Yeah, I watched so many fucking mid so many mid like 2010s TV shows because the girl I had a crush on kept saying, "Oh my god, this is so good, you should watch it." It was like some of like, I don't know, they were bad. Suffice it to say they were bad. Oh, how are we on time? 1905. I can try to do yes, give me money equals power. I can try to do boss. I can try to do boss. Good item, good item. Flat stone, no, and not really a good item. Spawns a poop cloud. Can be moved by shooting it. Honestly, I feel like this is not that bad of an item. But this does nothing. This kind of does nothing. I think what I'll try to do is... Can you steal this for me? Is that even going to do anything? Okay, no. I was wondering, like, if I could do that and have it still be, like... Okay, it does kind of do the bouncing. Problem is, if I die now, it's just gonna... I mean, it's gonna kick me out of the room, which is not the worst thing that could happen by a long shot. Is this guy even gonna, like, try making the room dark? Or is he like, fuck, Edmund beat me to the punch? Yeah, it was, like... Some of the most, like, average, whatever-y sci-fi TV shows... It was one. Was it called like The Tomorrow People or something like that? It was like a weird show, like time travelers with superpower. I don't know. It was some like yeah. It was like a budget supernatural type stuff. Oh God. Yep. Yep. I remember you. I remember you. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. That's good. That's all. I mean, it's not all that matters, but it matters quite a bit to me that you are dead. So far, so good. Mom's Knife is carrying the day, but Guppy is also notable. Notable member of the team. Okay, okay. Ah. That's what I get for reading chat. I got my hubris. Oh. Where is he? Flies. Get him. Okay, that's you. You are the one that flings spiders right on top of my skull, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Okay, you're dead. Spiders need killing, but hopefully my familiars can kind of deal with that. Okay. I need to remember, I am the Lost. I can just park on a rock. If they have no way of touching me when I'm on the rock. Oh, you have a way of touching me. You shoot brimstone, right? Just charge straight at me. Well, we gave it a good honest try. Wow, it didn't even... Yeah, no, but I was reading your older messages because I felt bad about not reading them. You understand. Baked cake for my birthday and gave him a little cave I carved Ari in. Ooh, yeah. I mean, that's just, you know, that's just, it's a canon event. It's a canon event, Miles. It's one of those things that you look back on and you're like, yeah. There was this girl I had a crush on. We were sort of, you know, together in the way that middle schoolers are together, where it's like we say we're together, but we don't even dare kiss type thing. And cute. And we would sit together in English class and hold hands under the table. You know, it's like, it's the kind of shit where it's like, come on, you know? It's like, come on. But yeah. Everyone does it. Happens to the best of us. Gotcha. Do you even shoot? I guess you don't. You know what? That's fine by me. We're still attempting, I guess, Hush, if we're on time for it. But with all the time that I spent, actually, it's still very doable. With all the time that I spent in that room, I thought it wouldn't be possible, but actually I think it is. Plus, I have 9 attempts at it. That is so cute, though. Yeah, I mean, no, it's gosh darn cute. Like, I'm not saying I regret it or anything, but it's one of those things where it's like, who does that, really? Like, I was just, it's just, you're a different kind of human being when you're a kid like that. Or I don't know if like even a kid, but like, you know, when you're kind of feeling someone like that, oh my god, we can be even smaller. I'm gonna be 1 pixel on the screen, a singular pixel. Yeah, I need to be picking up coins. I start sort of ignoring coins at a certain point, I think when I'm like in the womb, because I'm like, oh well, I'm not gonna find any shops. But nah, sir. In fact, you are gonna find shops. In fact, no, you're not. My bad. I just said some bullshit. It's not about the shops. It's about money equals power. Oh, you? Didn't I just kill you? Get out of here. Yeah. That's what you get. +1 damage, +2 range. Yeah. Give me that. Now we are going to go the down path, sadly, but the nice thing about it is we can kind of... Oh, teleport me, please? I guess not. That's all right. We're gonna go the down path, but we can use Mr. Me to kind of steal a lot of the devil deal items that we find at the start of that room, if we can just be a little patient and go back and forth. I'm casting my mind so far forward to when we have gone there. We still need to do a lot of shit to be able to do that kind of nonsense in this run. There's still a lot of things we need to get up to. Oh, damn. They got me, huh? I died. Wow. That doesn't happen often here. That's useless. We do not care. I understand why they put those like health up items in there, because sometimes when you are... I guess the reasoning is, well, when someone is this late in a run, they might need a health up. But no one that is this late in a run and needs a health up is getting it from a room where you have to challenge bosses. If you're this late in a run and you need a health up and you're getting it that way, that's psychopathic behavior. Because you have bigger fish to fry. You have bigger problems. All right, we're at 5. This knife is coming out as fast as possible. Okay, I might have made myself too small. I'm having a hard time keeping track of myself. Spawns 3 blue flies. Yeah, why not? Not like I have a shortage of those, but I'll take it. Far be it from me to say no to some free 3 blue flies. Get me a bit of extra power. I've been hit. I've been hit. I'm like Bugs Bunny when he gets like fake shot and he's like, oh, I'm hit. I'm hit. All right. Shall we try this rigmarole again? Let's do it. 1 to 2 smaller is fine. Anymore, I walk into everything. Yeah. I mean, I need to get used to the fact it's also bad because I have like familiars. If it was just me on screen, it's like fine, whatever, I can deal. But because I have all of these other guys that are much bigger than me around. I should have opened that chest first, huh? Okay. I see how it is. Ooh, glowing hourglass. Firemind is kind of a bad one for the Lusty Blood is really good though. Anything I want to give up some damage for in here? No, not really. Spawns 2 to 4 batteries fully. This is some bad fucking items. I guess the hour, but I can't take it with me is the problem. Like, I would like to just re-roll these because neither of these are good for me presently. Nah, like, I can't take that one with me. If I'm trying to do Mega Satan, you know what I'll do? I'll bring this with me, but remind me I need to change it out if we beat Hush. Because that's gonna really be important. If we beat Hush, I need to change it out. I've already been hit. I'll try. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna, like, you know, hold you to it. I'm so tiny, like, hopefully I can get lucky a couple of times. But yeah, the idea here is that I can just get it's basically an extra couple of lives having the hourglass, so I might as well bring it. But if we beat this, oh, there we go. Wait, do these guys not count towards, like, damage up from Lusty Blood? What the hell? I feel like they should. Are they not, like, real enemies or what? I know they are. Okay, now we've got him hiding. We've got him scared. Oh, he's shooting the little tears. What? There we go. This is safe. Not with the flies, it's not. Not with the flies, it's not. Get him. Get him. It's probably also spawning, yeah, the little polyps on the ground that are so annoying. Yeah, these are the really slow tears. Are they the ones that, like, explode into smaller tears? Okay. Okay. Stop it with all the little buddies, man. Do not involve me in that. Ah, fuck. That's fine. That's fine. We can go again and do better. I got him down to most of the way, and I only took damage because it was a little silly. Yeah, I need to focus on getting more knife hits in. Sorry, the banter might stop a little just because I actually need to focus up right now. But yeah, because you get so many flies, because you get so many hits per second off a mom's knife. So, like, yeah, this is being able to get that many flies just to have them deal with enemies. Huge. I should just be focusing you down. Forget your freaking friends. Also, when I get hit once, I'm just going to use Hourglass. That way I for sure guarantee I'm not losing life for no reason. You're, like, down to half. Fantastic. We love to see it. I'm not hit. I am never hit here. You're down to less than half already. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's not get cocky, though. This is how they get us. Yeah, see? Those flies would have killed 5 minutes ago me. 5 minutes ago me had nothing in his pocket for those flies. All right, there we go. Oh, he was trying to spit out enemies, but I interrupted him right in time. Okay, make sure we're dodging. Okay, we're dodging. We're hella dodging. Now they're gonna come from behind and from the front. Holy. We did it. That's Hush. Sworn Protector. All right, bring me back. I remember, don't worry. Beep. All right, let's go down. I'm yelling timber. It is down, yeah? Yeah, I've got the negative. Thank you for the reminder. I remember, don't worry. Thank you for the reminder, though. Very kind, very kind. Curse of the Unknown. Oh, I don't know how much health I have? Nah, trust me, I do. Trust me, I do. Receive flight for the room. Isaac has decided to be funny as fuck this floor. Isaac has decided, what if we gave him... Yeah, now, keep in mind, I need to do Mega Satan at the end of this. You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know how much health I have. I think it's a big fat 0. Now, it is a bit annoying because it doesn't show if I've used my... Well, there it is. I've used it now. I just want to get to the boss, honestly. I'm not trying to mess around in this floor. I mean, the run has enough inertia, enough momentum now. It would be Curse of the Blind next floor, though. Like, I don't want to speak it into the world. I don't want to speak such evils into the world. But you know it's going to be like, I don't know what items are out there. You know that's what they're going to do to me. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Don't even worry. Hey, baby. You know, sometimes my runs struggle more against this guy than against, like, Mega Satan. But I'm tiny now. I can probably just... I'm probably too short for these to even hit me, is the thing. All right. Mom's knife, my beloved. All right. Dark room, no curse. Huge. Kind of whatever. Very whatever. Tier 0. We need to go deeper. Okay. Wow. 0, 0, 0, and a tier 2. Bring me this for free, maybe. Nice. Thank you. I should have actually used Mr. Me on the door, I'm realizing. I'm going to bring him with me for that. So I can get a couple charges on him for it. Sun deals 100 damage, fully maps. Yeah, let's just use that. Okay, there's a decorative tile right here, so we can bring the shovel over and get our free item. Cool. Yeah, there's not a lot of decorative tiles on the actual ground here, which is a little upsetting, but here's one. I'm too tiny to go down the steps. Is this the... Yeah. Decoy, enemies target him instead of Isaac. You know what? Probably not a bad shout. Probably not a bad idea to have. And let's go ahead and change it out. The stomps are not that big of a problem for me. Mainly. Sometimes they are, but mainly they're not. Mom's knife, my beloved. Before I forget, let me open Mega Satan door. Actually, I could just go into Mega Satan right now. I don't need to do the rest of the run. Like, this is all that matters. Quarter is damage. You're so right. Holy shit, it's like 1 point of damage. I'm stupid. It's a 1 damage up. It's a tier 3. Holy, you're so right. Just bring me in, man. I'm not scared of you. I don't know how I feel about the fact that the health bar mod that... Oh, I've already taken damage. Wow, I've already died. Wow. That was rough. I don't know how I feel about the fact that the health bar mod that I have gives a health bar to this guy. Okay, start summoning your besties. At least the little guys should die, no problem. Plus, with the splash damage, yeah, we're eating good. We're eating good. Just gotta make sure I'm not actually taking silly damage. Horse? Haunts? Haunts? I stepped into the horse. It was not gonna hit me, and then I went into it. Well, thanks, Satan. Don't quote me on that. Oh, speaking of, we do have quotes on this channel. Exclamation point quote. I don't know. I've said some wild shit over the couple of years I've been doing this. Some people have written it down. If you want something to do while I'm locking in. Holy, I thought I took damage. Oh, they're focusing on him. So true. Oh my god, everyone showed up. Everyone is here. I beat Hush so quickly. Yeah, but it's not the same. You know what I might do after this round? If I take damage, which let's be honest, chances are it's gonna happen, and I lose my mantle, and I lose my Howie Mandel, I'm gonna pop the moon, teleport out. Yeah, I'm gonna pop the moon, I'm gonna teleport out. And then I'm gonna go around the floor trying to get items. See if I can build a stronger case for beating this guy. Is my hope. I don't want to drag this out unnecessarily, but if it's gotta happen, it's gotta happen. I'm not gonna gripe about it. Anyway, what were we saying? Oh, I think the answer to that is actually I wasn't really saying anything on account of the fact I was, my god, how did I not take damage there? We'll take it. You know what? We're just gonna not look a gift horse in the mouse. In the mouse? Okay, item. It's conjoined. 3 knives. 3 knives. It's less damage, but it's still 3 knives, and it's also a strength card to kind of offset that damage. You know, that's already kind of pretty good. That's also triple the flies, keep in mind. Like, yeah, my damage is a little lower, but the flies are coming out. Flies are coming in very nice this time of the year. Very good vintage for them. Alright. I was a little worried I might take damage. Dogtooth, it's a slight damage up. I've taken damage. Alright. Oh, every room's giving me an item now. Who? Oh, wait. Overridden by Mom's Knife. So then what does it do? No, it's still gonna hurt me when I'm charging, I think. Ooh. Is this all items? No, it's not. That would be too good. Health up and something's wrong. More flies. Spool of slow and creep. I mean, strength is simply better. But yeah, let's do a bit more of exploring. If we can get another, like, teleport out card, we might want to grab that. But getting a strength card to go around is certainly not the end of the world. Going into that fight. I would like to have the kind of run where I just press a button, enemies die. I say as I walk into a room, press a button, enemies die. But you know what I mean? Like, if Mega Satan could die. Isaac's Tears Pulsate? I'm not sure that's gonna do much, but you know what? I'll take it. Are you gonna give me coins? OMG, coins, please? Coins when you die, please? Yes, more damage. That's, oh, another strength. Damage multiplier doesn't stack. They're like, we know there's 2 strength cards. I know what you're gonna think. The Wolf howled. Secret room here? Wait, but these can be like error rooms, and then you're like locked or something. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna go there unless I gotta. I do love when the ice baby gets knocked out. It's just simply smackled around the room. Oh, more coins, please. I can't even keep track of where I am. That's my problem. A couple of coins, sure. I didn't even take damage because I'm too tiny for it, but I took damage then. I took damage then. Mayday, mayday. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. My cam is not covering my angel rune. Shut the fuck up. Also, hello, welcome back. That's slander. That's vile slander. I specifically moved it after you said that last time. And it wasn't even really covering it then. All right, that's all the items we get. Let's go give it an honest shake, an honest try. I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna pop strength. I'm gonna put you on you. Go get him. Yeah, triple. One hand, one head, one hand. Hang on. This alarm is telling me I should go to bed. But we're gaming. I'm gaming too hard, Mom. I can't go to bed right now. No, I can't pause it. I'm talking to friends. Careful. Look out for brimstone. That's not brim. We're good. The triple knives is helping out. Because it's kind of helping with how bad I am at the game. Having 3 of anything is better than having 1 of anything. Other than, I don't know. Shots to the head, maybe, but... Oh! Stop spawning big bombas, please. You still had to send one out on the way out, huh? I think I'm small enough I can hang out like in the... Whoop! I thought it was going to be Brim. I think it might have wanted to be Brim, to be fair. But maybe I interrupted it. Alright. It's you and me now. Okay, dodge, dodge. Stay dodging, stay dodging, stay dodging. Ah, fuck. I walked right into the brimstone. Okay. But it's phase 2 now. No more enemies, just bullet hell. And he doesn't have that much health. These explode into smaller tiers? No, they don't. These are just a little fucked up pattern. It's the same fucking pattern again. OMG, he's blocking them for me. My king, my king. My king. Careful. Careful. Holy. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan of this pattern because I have no idea what it's gonna do. Oh, he's almost dead. Please, please, I'm begging you, don't hit me right now. Oh! Let's fucking go, baby. We don't need to do delirium. We've done that. Oh. We did it, baby. That was a little tense. That was a little tense, but we did it. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Gallium GG. Drop a follow if you want to see more. We're going to be live again tomorrow around 6 p.m. Pacific time. Don't go anywhere because we're going to raid out to Homest. Who should I raid out to? No, not them. They're gonna be right back. It's been so long since I've seen the Mega Satan ending. I feel like when I do Mega Satan, I'm also trying to like do Delirium normally. Ooh, Villainous Scene is playing Darkwood, which is one of my favorite games. I played it on stream and it was really, really fun. But I ended up not finishing it, sadly. But yeah, stick around, say hi to them. In the meantime, I've been Gallium GG, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.